Hello and welcome to the first race of the 2013 Utica Home Track Series season here at Bristol, and on pole for his first career pole it is Trek Togger, the number 60 for Gastech Engineering Incorporated. The rest of the starting lineup rolls past as we have a great race here today. We have a couple rookies in the crowd that are hoping to throw a monkey wrench into this race, along with some familiar faces. And a lot of these drivers, I have to start getting used to them not having a rookie symbol next to them. Most of these drivers, they ran full time last season or enough races to no longer be considered rookies. So here comes the lineup. 41 cars on the entry list, which is one short of our limit because this track does not have a lengthy pit road. The cars move up on the grid as we've announced the drivers have failed to qualify for today's event that were in the qualifier. Chris Kyle, Zachary Robinson, Ray Takita, Austin Ogo, Justin Benoit, Nicky Allen, Brian Benoit, Andrew Robinson, Julian Kenneth Jr., and more. Unfortunately for them, they will not be able to race. But Trek Togger, car number 60, as we mentioned, on point for today's Bristol event. Trek Togger has been trying his best to try and get a good finish and has been so close to a win, yet so far away. Car number 60 leads the first lap as we take a look at Jamie Murphy, car number 28, who is the defending champion. Now she's still chasing that first career win, which she has not gotten in her 2 full seasons of Utica Home Track Series competition. Just think, 2 years ago she was at this track in an unsponsored number 44 car just trying to finish. Now she's a defending champion. She sits in 3rd place right now. Right ahead of her is Dustin Capps, car number 48, the rookie and the highest placing rookie on the track. We have 13 rookies in this race, and Dustin Capps is really outshining the field. The 48 car had a great run in the Royal Rumble and is hoping to do well today. This is an old Robert DeFrank car that they bought, and Robert DeFrank had good luck with it. Car number 3, Tyler Benoit. He is the defending winner of this race. The first winner of this race, Tyler Smith, is not in the race. He's dropped out of the Utica Home Track Series. Car number 3, new sponsor, Nike on board. Tyler Benoit really looking forward to a championship run this year. Things started out so good last year, but unfortunately did not end up well for him. He eventually finished 8th in the standings. He's running 14th at the moment. Very early on in the race, about lap 33, Trek Togger began to find lap traffic. That's Colin Bartel and Jeff Evans running 40th and 41st. So now Trek Togger is going to have to try and maneuver his way around these slower cars, or else Dustin Capps will be catching up. Well, as you can see right now, he's already several car lengths back, and he's slowly gaining as Colin Bartel slows down the 60 machine. Trek Togger's going to have to find a way to weave around these cars and put them as a blocker. Speaking of Gastech Engineering Incorporated, Josh LeMayo is running in the 06 car for that team. This is a 3-race stint he's going to be running in the Capcom Dodge. Josh LeMayo will be running races 1, 2, and 3, and this is going to alternate throughout the year. Now, with 3 new events added to the schedule, we're not sure who's going to be put in for that last 3-race stint before the finale. We'll have to see how everything works out. Unless they decide that those last 4 races will go to the best placing driver. I don't know. Their team to work out. Now, we're on the Ford Fast Lap. This is Neil Evans. We're on board with him taking a look at this beautiful Coliseum that we call Bristol Motor Speedway. 55 car having a poor run at the moment, running in 35th, but currently on board for our Ford Fast Lap camera. Each race will be going on board with one of the Ford machines and putting in one of the camera and getting a nice lap around each track. Neil Evans hoping to improve his position with that camera. Here is Willie Decker in the number 1X, and this car is special because this is the only non-2011 model that's in the race. This car is from 2000. About 11 years old, but he's still running okay with it. That car is currently in 25th. Willie Decker looking to get a good finish. He's locked in for the Megville Bull Run, and that he can get enough money to either buy a new car or at least improve the car that he has. The 1X has a career best finish of 2nd place at Laguna Seca last year. Unlike last year, though, he's running the full schedule. Matt Dool in the breast cancer awareness car is going to have trouble he would cut a tire and have to go down pit road, which is a shame for the number 88 machine running that car in honor of his girlfriend's aunt who died of breast cancer. That car would go a lap down. Matt Evans, car number 4, the Black Mamba, one of the top dogs in the series, is running 20th on track, and things are not going especially well for the 4. They wish they could be driving a little better than they are right now, as Joshua Michaels, car number 13, is trying to make the pass on him. Matt Evans had a great year last season, winning 3 races, and actually has won 3 races in every season, so he's hoping to keep up that streak. He has the most Utica Home Track Series wins. Jamie Murphy is going to make a pass on Trek Togger, who was slowed up by the lap traffic, and Jamie Murphy goes to the race lead on lap 73. That's going to give her an extra bonus point to her championship run. That's going to be very helpful for her to move up to the standings. Now, Jamie Murphy, you actually don't even see her in the lead too much during the races. She's just noted for finishing in the top 5 consistently. But now she has to deal with the lap traffic that Trek Togger was battling with. There is Brendan Patterson, car number 84, the rookie. This car is running exceptionally well, running inside the top 20. Now, Brendan Patterson was a new face on the scene, and he's only running the Speedway races, so he has one goal. Make sure that he finishes well enough that he won't be knocked out of the top 35 before race 4, which is the next time we'll see him, which is the Rockingham event. Connor Atwood will be in that car for the Megville Bull Run and Zandvoort. There is Willie Decker, car number 1X. He's going to have troubles as well. A tire's going to get cut on that number 1X machine. That's going to put him a lap down. But the tire issues didn't stop there. Kevin Ulrich, who is battling with Alex Tanker, Dom Capps, and Joseph Bryant, he's going to have a similar issue as he pulls down to the infield. Not a good showing for Kevin Ulrich. He was already very low on the grid, but he's going to lose a lap from this. Now, Alex Tanker is going to have a close call soon afterward. He gets a little wide when that car pits, hits the wall. Dom Capps almost turns him around, but Alex Tanker keeps it safe and doesn't lose any positions, as Dylan White and Brian Brote were not able to pass him. Speaking of passing, Trek Togger, battling with Jamie Murphy, is going to take the lead back on lap 100. Well, sorry, lap 99, but will be leading at the stripe when we head to lap 100. Trek Togger really wants this victory, and he's been kind of cheated out of a win before. The most notable at Daytona last year, when the slow car of Willie Decker prevented him from winning the race. Decker's a slow car in this event too. Let's hope they don't collide again. One driver we have to admire for his sheer gumption and determination, the number 99 car of Colin Bartel, who's really defending that spot. He does not want to go a lap down because there is no lucky dog pass in this series, so he will not be guaranteed a spot on the lead lap once a caution comes out. So Colin Bartel and Jeff Evans trying to stay as far ahead of the 60 car as possible. Speaking of cautions, we had our first caution on lap 104. Going into the turn, Dylan White and Alex Tanker, a horrible wreck as Dylan White drives up onto the side of Alex Tanker. Both cars collide at the fenders. Neil Evans is involved, and the cars go sliding on the roof toward the infield. Oh, that was an odd wreck, but a pretty dangerous one. This is on board with Alex Tanker. As you can see, though, 11 cars just drives right up on top of the 34. And both cars go over, and both cars will go out of the race, which means they're not locked in for the Megville Bull Run. They will have to race their way in. Incident lap 105. Pit stops were happening at the time of this caution. Arishak pulls off pit road. William Duncan pulls on. And this is going to send Arishak around. Arishak was not happy over the radio and added another person to her revenge list. But William Duncan was the one who suffered the most damage. He would have to stay on pit road for several laps. Now, Dylan Ogo in the number 95 is running in 36th position. And you're probably wondering, why would I cover a driver that's running in 35th? Sorry, 36th. Well, this is the car that's just outside of the top 35, which means at the current moment, Dylan Ogo is not locked in. The car he needs to catch up to is Neil Evans, who's about 7 cars ahead of him. So, once he passes Neil Evans, he will be locked in. But at the current moment, things are looking sketchy for the number 95 car. Jeff Evans was one of the biggest gainers on pit road, along with Colin Bartel. They are 23rd and 24th, respectively. And this is a dream run for Jeff Evans and Colin Bartel, who were hoping to stay out of that off the lead lap segment of the track as they run a little bit ahead of Chris Aurelio. Both cars currently securely in for next race. Brandon Bain, car number 21, having a great day so far, but trying to break the 4th place curse. For those who don't know the lore, statistically speaking, the driver that's finished 4th at the Bristol race has ended up having a terrible season. Dan O'Neill in Season 1 and Connor Breton in Season 2. So, Brandon Bain hoping to get by Andreas Allen in that number 08 Walking Dead machine and end the 4th place curse for him. He wants a good season, Brandon Bain. Now, William Duncan, car number 83, is going to have even more troubles. That fender rub from the Aris shock wreck is going to cause him some serious troubles. He's going to have to pull it down on a pit road again, and that's going to lose even more laps. William Duncan not having a good day today, but Aris shock pretty happy about this. Wasn't too happy with Duncan's maneuver. Seth Cole, car number 52, having a great run, running in 7th place at the moment. He's caught up in a lot of lap traffic, and he's a little bit away from the car ahead of him. But Seth Cole having a pretty solid run, that number 52 car, and doing a lot better than teammate Joseph Bryan, who got caught up in that early. Well, wait, no, he wasn't caught up in that. But Joseph Bryan was not doing particularly well. John Citadino, car number 72, having a dream run. That number 72 car is running in the 5th place position, as Seth Cole got shuffled back a little bit. John Citadino was going on a team revitalization effort, trying to make sure that car number 72 and its affiliates have a good season. Russell Arcuri is one of their top drivers, and Matt Evans was added to the team, so John Citadino hoping to turn this season around from the abysmal last season. Andreas Allen, car number 08. We're spotlighting again. He's having a great run in that number 08 car, doing a lot better than teammate Alex Allen. Alex Allen running a limited schedule. Now, this 08 car has had good runs before, with a career best of 3rd place at the Österreichring. He's hoping to capitalize on that and maybe get himself a win today. He sits right behind Brian Valentine, right ahead of the lap car of William Duncan. Kevin Ulrich and Willie Decker would have to pit again as they were off cycle with pit stops. Pit stops were just about to occur, but so did a caution on lap 199. This starts with Brock McMahon, car number 44, who goes off pit road. Joseph Bryan tries to get on pit road. They're going to collide, collects Matt Evans, and you can see Joseph Bryan flipping over, and cars pile in. Joshua Michaels is going to crash into Brock McMahon, and that's going to be a relatively hard hit, but they keep it going. Let's take a look at another angle. See cars going everywhere. Neil Evans is going to make contact. Finn guy's over. I see Dom Captain. That's the leader, Trek Togger. Trek Togger is in the air and over, and he's collided with Jake Smith, and they were crashed in an awkward angle. That is the race leader, Trek Togger. He's going to get caught up in this wreck. Jake Smith's going to plow into the back of the 60 car, and this is going to ruin his race. Jake Smith would go out, but Trek Togger would have to keep it on. Will try and keep it on track. Jeffrey Finn guy going over, so did Joseph Bryant. And there was a horrible wreck with Trek Togger and Jake Smith. Maria Camiso gets hard contact from that. And I believe Chris Aurelio also flipped. Is on board with Maria Camiso. One last angle. Ooh, rough crash as that car hits right into the window. But only one car would go out. That would be Jake Smith in the 87 car. Because of Trek Togger wrecking, Brian Valentine worked his way into the race lead. As he slows down and, whoa, a little dodgy. Brian Valentine, the 2-time winner and the 2011 season champion, trying to go for a 2nd championship run. Seth Cole would lead briefly under pit stops, but wouldn't keep it long. Brian Valentine would be your race leader as we head back to the line, and only 5 cars are on the lead lap. Those are Brian Valentine, Seth Cole, Dustin Capps, Tyler Benoit, and I believe that's Andreas Allen. A little further back, yes, Andreas Allen is the 5th car on the lead lap. This race is known for having very few cars on the lead lap at the finish, and at the current moment, it's down to 5. So we'll have to see if these 5 cars can battle out at the end. Trek Togger still in the race, but running in 37th place. This is not good for Trek Togger, because at the current moment, this means he is not locked in for the Megville Bull Run. He's going to have to hope that that his bonus points are going to be enough to tie him with that 35th place car. Or if another car goes out of the race. At the current moment, if he were to tie with someone, he has an advantage right now because he got the pole for this race. Poles are factored into tiebreakers. One driver we have to spotlight, Brian Benoit, who's having an amazing run. He's currently sitting in the top 10. Brian Benoit started out this race near the tail end of the field, but has weaved his way through, and the My Little Pony car, the Toyota, is having a great run today. Now, this car is only running a scheduled 5 events this year, which are the first 3 events, Kyalami and Myrtle Beach. He's hoping to expand the schedule if they can keep up the good runs. Colin Bartel has currently moved up the most spots on the track. He started 41st and is currently 11th. The rookie, who we don't know too much about, is really stunning the crowd here today, as he is doing amazingly well in that number 99 machine. He's currently behind the number 72 of John Sedino, who fell off the lead lap during that caution that happened just a little while ago. Bartel is running the full season for his single car team, as he runs ahead of Matt Duell. Justin Capps, car number 48, is the only rookie on the lead lap, and if everything goes well, this will get him rookie of the race. Justin Capps having a great run today and showing that the Capps Motorsport team is a force to be reckoned with. Him and Dom Capps have been having decent days, though Dom Capps was involved with that caution just a little while back. Matt Duell, car number 88, is in 36th place, and Willie Decker, that number 1X, that's only one car length ahead of him, is the 35th place car. So this is going to be one of the most exciting battles on track, as Matt Duell and Willie Decker battle it out between the two cars of David Yankee and John Cittadino. So it's going to be Decker versus Duell for that 35th place spot and a locked-in position for the Megville Bull Run. Both of them are in danger. Well, one driver that wasn't in danger was Brian Valentine. After that caution, he just ran away with it. No one could catch the number 66 as Brian Valentine gets his 3rd career win in his Utica Home Track Series run and his first at Bristol. Congratulations to Brian Valentine, the Battlefield Motorsports team, which is a single car team and possibly one of the most successful single car operations. Let's take a look at our race results. Brian Valentine was your winner, followed by Seth Cole with an amazing run and a career best. Then Tyler Benoit, the defending winner. Justin Capps, the rookie of the race. And Jerace Allen finishes 5th. And one lap down with Jamie Murphy, Russell Arcuri, Megan Curley, Brian Benoit, and David Yankee rounding out the top 10. Then there's Colin Bartel, Brandon Baines, Samantha Yankee, Jeff Evans, Alex Allen, Michelle Cittadino, Matt Evans, Jeffrey Finguy, Adam Dunlap, and Dom Capps rounding out the top 20. And then 2 laps down with Eris Schock, who got involved in that incident early under caution. Then Neil Evans, Bob Cittadino, Michael Aurelio, Chris Aurelio, the brothers, Joshua Michaels, Brendan Patterson, Brock McMahon, Maria Camiso, and Josh May of the top 30. Then there was John Cittadino with a horrible race, Joseph Bryant and Dylan Ogo rounding out the top 33. Then 3 laps down was Kevin Ulrich, Willie Decker, and Matt Duell. Decker was the victor. Then Togger, Duncan, then the 3 cars that went out were Jake Smith, Alex Tanker, and Dylan White. Let's take a look at our point standings, which are pretty much similar to the current race results. As Brian Valentine leads with 43 points, and there's Seth Cole, Tyler Benoit, Justin Capps, Andreas Allen, Jamie Murphy, Russell Arcuri, Megan Curley, the best of the Gas Tech Engineering cars, Brian Benoit, David Yankee rounding out the top 10. And Dave Yankee in an unsponsored ride. He's still looking for sponsorship. Colin Bartel, Brandon Baines, Samantha Yankee, Jeff Evans, Alex Allen, Michelle Cittadino, Matt Evans, Jeffrey Finguy, Adam Dunlap, Dom Capps, your top 20. I know it sounds like a broken record, but there is a big change coming up later as Schock, Evans, Cittadino, Aurelio, Camiso, Aurelio, Michaels, Patterson, McMahon, and LeMayo round out your top 30. Then there's John Cittadino, Joseph Bryant, Dylan Ogo, Kevin Ulrich, and Trek Togger gets that 35th place spot. He did have enough bonus points to get up into the 35th place position and beat Willie Decker in that tiebreaker. Decker and Duell will have to race their way in at the Megville Bull Run along with Jack Duncan, Jake Smith, Alex Tanker, and Dylan White. Now let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year standings, which on top is Justin Capps in the number 48 car, 1 point over Colin Bartel. Then there's Alex Allen, Dom Capps, Eris Schock, Joshua Michaels, Brendan Patterson, Joseph Bryant, Dylan Ogo, Kevin Ulrich, Matt Duell, William Duncan, and Jake Smith, with only 1 Rookie of the Year standing point. Now, the next race, as I mentioned many a time, it is the Megville Bull Run in Megville, Montana. I hope to see you there for some great road course racing in Montana. It should be a great race. Next week, the qualifier and the race at Bull Run. See you there.